Hey everyone, now we are going to go into the orange inks. I only have three. There was one that I wasn't sure where to put it, but I'm going to leave it out of this one. This is going to be a quick, hopefully very fast video is my goal. Again, if you haven't seen my previous video, I did the red and pink inks. There were 5 in the previous video. You can check it out up here. I will link it. And this is the notebook that I'm going to use. It's called the Pocket Note from Muji. It doesn't have the greatest paper, so we need to have a pencil board to kind of prevent bleed through. Like, look how terrible that bleed through is. Intense. And this book does not lay flat, so you need a little clip or weight for it. This one is from Coffee Monsters Co. And my pencil board I talked about in the last video as well. It's a little shape of a cat. And I'm using my Osmo stamp, which was a custom stamp from an event that I attended here in Taipei at the Athlete bookstore. And then I've got my glass tip pen, the only one I have currently because my cat broke my other one. And then I've been trying to swatch with this, trying to learn how to get the angles right. And this is an ornament nib that is just stuck to this holder. It came together. I bought both of these items from Just Spirit here in Taiwan. And then the 3 inks we're going to talk about are Oinking Embers, Terracotta Canyon, and Lantern Crossing. These are inks that were released within the past 2 years, 1-ish year, that I didn't get a chance to make a long form video about. And so I'm just kind of swatching them all together so you can look at them. This is a pre-inked stamp that we're going to kind of put in the middle of the page here. Oops. That was a little off center, but it's so easy to use. I am very happy with this because it was not inexpensive. So we have the Fairy Tales ink called Oinking Embers. This was part of the 3 Little Pigs collection. The pigs are preparing for a hearty feast. Moving swiftly with practiced finesse, they wash, slice, and stew into the evening. The red-hot flame casts playful shadows against the walls, enveloping the kitchen in its warm copper glow. The pigs gather around the hearth and wait. What will become of the wolf as they stir the pot? Let the shimmering vibrance of this copper shade reflect the endless potential that lies within every idea waiting to unfold. The tone is light copper with duochrome green-pink shimmer and characteristics: radiant, glowing, warm, energetic. It's a part of the Fairy Tales 20 milliliter ink collection, and they come in these really cute 20 milliliter bottles. I lost my sticker. They are usually labeled. I'm always sad when oh, here it is. Always really sad about these little stickers because I like keeping it labeled. I think I'll put it up here. A Fairy Tales collection in 2024. You open the gilded cover of your favorite fairy tale book and dive deep into the Fairy Tales collection. Reimagining the tallest tales told through time, we inspire a new generation of writers and creatives with our most luxurious collection of fine fountain pen inks. The design features of this ink and box, it's always super hard to see. I don't know how to, it's so difficult to see the box design with my current ability of filming. But it said, to ensure the pig's plan goes off without a hitch, they've brought along all the tools they could possibly need. Can you spot them all? And I see here they've got like a big cauldron, giant fire going on, some rope. There's a little mouse in this corner, and lots of wood. There's books and lots of cooking supplies. This little pig is carrying firewood. I don't know what tools they're exactly talking about. Down here, there are some tools though, like a hammer and the things in this bucket. I don't know, scissors. On the side, I always love reading this one. It says, in a whirlwind of terrifying foes, ingenuity and determination can craft a fortress against any huff and puff that may come your way. It's so hard to read with the shininess. In a rustic kitchen with the hearths ablaze, the three little pigs band together in the face of their collective foe. When all feels lost, remember those that stand with you. And we have this ink, shimmer, duochrome shimmer. Okay. On the top, because in the story he can't blow the brick house down, so he's going through the chimney, and so that's what's right on top of the flap here. You can see the wolf's tail, so he's probably trying to go down the chimney, but there's a huge fire that they've set a trap for. A lot of storytelling in the box itself, and then sometimes I have to piece together all the clues. Okay, now back to the ink swatch. So Oinking Embers was launched in September of 2024. The base is coral. Hello, Jerome. It says there's no sheen, there's a shimmer, and has high shading. So you could definitely see where there's a bit more ink. It's got the shimmer, but also on top of that, the shading is definitely showing up. So that is Oinking Embers this way now. Yeah, so my issue with this is the tines don't sit flat with each other, so there's always this little discrepancy in my swatch. I don't think this is a good quality version of the ornament nib. Our next ink is called Terracotta Canyon. This looks a lot more orange on the website, and then when I got it, it's very pale, like the box. And the sticker here looks very pale, kind of like a blush color. But I guess we will see. So Terracotta Canyon, and this is a part of the Everyday Ink collection. The description online says, after the hustle and bustle on the melodic streets of New Orleans, join Madame Mulberry as she takes a brief respite to the majestic sights of neighboring Georgia. Oh, okay, so we're in Georgia. Gaze out into the expanse of the Providence Canyon, where the earth's vibrant hues paint a mesmerizing canvas of geological wonder. Amidst the rugged beauty of nature's handiwork, Madame Mulberry finds solace in the silence, her senses awakened by the whispers of the wind and the gentle caress of sunlight on her skin. Immerse yourself in the tranquility of nature with the earthy terracotta, allowing the magic of the canyon fuel your creative spirit. The ink tone is terracotta orange, and the characteristics are supposed to be soothing, warming, and grounding. This ink does not have any shimmer. You can tell by the back of the box if it's a maple leaf, it's just a regular everyday ink. And if it has like a little shimmer, a little sparkle, it will mean that it has some shimmer. So let me show you. Icon, it says sparkling ink underneath, and then the regular inks that don't have any shimmer just have a maple leaf. So let's take a look at this box. It is a 38 milliliter ink, and there are some notable design details on this box. It shows us Madame Mulberry is perched on an uncomfortable looking seat. Oh, this Madame Mulberry is the crocodile, alligator. So she's here. Something about her body language suggests she might not be as set up for the natural elements of the canyons as the rest of the crowd. So she's got a parasol umbrella kind of blocking her from the sun. The clouds are very like billowy, and you can see the FWP here as well. And it's like a nice gold gilding again. All of these characters, the bear, this is a frog, a pigeon, a dog, and I think it's like a little rabbit. You have the goose, but they've all got like little cute scarves on that you wear like to keep out the dust. Got little caps, and they just look much more well adapted to the rugged terrain. While she's got, well, Madame Mulberry has like high heels on, as dress, like very fancy looking. She's got a little hat that won't cover the sun, and like it looks like lots of jewelry. And then her, I don't know, is it butler or somebody is also very well dressed. So there's also a hot air balloon. Oh, it's up here. Ah. So hot air balloons are up here. They float across the sky, dodging curiously shaped clouds, like we were talking about. Can you decipher what they're trying to say? So Ferris will press. And then the sun sets in the canyon, throwing deep shadows and enhancing the natural beauty of the rock formations. Hopefully you can take a moment to join the crowd as they marvel at the splendor. So that is very beautiful. There are just so many gorgeous places in the United States that I personally would love to visit, but it just feels like it's like a huge time commitment. But the top location I want to visit in the United States is Arkansas. They have a national park called Crater of Diamonds National Park, and you can dig in the land and look for diamonds, and if you find something, you get to keep it. So I'm very interested in that kind of adventure, but I don't know if I'm built for that. I like to imagine that I could do it. Got a lot of ink on that. I guess you can see some of that shading there. So that is Terracotta Canyon. And the last ink that we're going to talk about is a little bit darker, and it's the most recent ink that is in this orange family. Is called Lantern Crossing, and it's part of the Bestiary series in 2025. So when the barrier between our world and the netherworld grows thin, Patch has the rare chance to marvel at an endless parade of mysterious yokai. Ghostly figures and mythical creatures dance around her, their eerie orange glow matching the lanterns that guide their way. This is a glowy orange with wine shimmer. It's considered vivid, warm, and jubilant. Fairy Tales 2025 Bestiary Collection. It's about a journey that spans time and space with Princess Patch on her quest to record all that she can learn about the many hidden mythical beasts and creatures that roam the realm of fairy tales. Arm yourself with your own quill and ink as you follow along on her adventure to discover the secrets of the world's wildest magic. Captured in a 20 milliliter glass globe that fits most fountain pens, this high-quality, richly saturated pen ink is our most cherished collection yet. Explore a world of premium, dazzling shimmers, enchanting tonal combinations, and captivating sheens to add to your treasured chest of stationery. So, I really like this one. This is probably my favorite of the bunch. The Lantern Crossing is very beautiful. I think some of these creatures, the yokai, are Japanese. There's something called the Bakedanuki. It's a mischievous Japanese raccoon dog. There's a yokais leading the way. So I guess this one. Don't know if that's visible. And then followed by a supernatural warrior known as a Tengu, wielding a protective spear. Yes, so it's kind of like this bird-looking creature, and it has a spear, but it's a fountain pen nib. So next, Bakendo is a cat spirit, happily nibbling on a sweet treat in the shape of a fish known as a taiyaki. So it's Kind of interesting. There's a little bottle of fountain pen ink there, but that's the cat spirit. There are something called the Oni Bee, like will-o'-the-wisps, flare brilliantly in the darkness of the night. So there's lots of little flecks of like fluttering creatures, fluttering spirits. Watch out for the lanterns. Some are actually kochin obake, disguised by their mischievous eye and mouth. So some footsteps, and then yeah, this makes it difficult to see, but I think we can kind of make out in the background there's like some faces, or I'm just seeing things. But that's a very beautiful moon, and they're just kind of walking by the light of the lantern. Kind of looks like there's meteors and other celestial events happening. So this is water-based ink. It has that shimmer, and it looks very deep and saturated. It's the final ink, Lantern Crossing. You got Lantern Crossing, Oinking Embers. Those are the two fairy tale inks. And then in between Terracotta Canyon is Everyday Ink. And that's the end of the orange-ish inks as part of the marathon, swatching the Rainbow Marathon. Check back for the next video, which will be yellow-brown. We will see that in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.